So you guys know that I am the new release guy. Anytime that a new release comes out, for the most part, unless the price isn't right or it's not something I'm interested in, I pick up most of the designer new releases. Well, this week has been no different. We had Stronger With You Amber, Pasha to Cartier Noir Absolu. I have Bvlgari Man Rain Essence that I'm going to be reviewing on Tuesday. And then the one that I was looking forward to the most is the one that I'm going to be reviewing today. It just came in about 5 minutes ago, and so I'm really excited to review it by Azzaro. It's Azzaro Wanted Eau de Parfum. And so without further ado, let's get it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So my name is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. If you're not, make sure to like, comment, hit the bell, all that good stuff. And everybody follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're so kind. So again, we had a bunch of new releases. I have Bvlgari Man Rain Essence scheduled for Tuesday. And then I'm also going to go over a lot of the new releases tonight on my live if you want to tune in, because I know I'm releasing this on Sunday. I was really hoping for this fragrance to get here a lot quicker. I ordered it 2 weeks ago from France. It just took a while in customs. And so today we are going to be reviewing one of my favorite lines out there. I wasn't a big fan of the original. I mean, it's good, but not great. It's kind of just basic. Then they had Tonic, which was like toilet water. Yeah, it looks like toilet water. And then they had Wanted by Night, Most Wanted, and Most Wanted Eau de Parfum, which are fantastic. They did also have Wanted Freeride, which I'll talk about in a second. But today we are going to be reviewing the new release 2023 Azzaro Wanted Eau de Parfum. And so let me get this unboxed. I also do want to let you guys know that we also have announcements of the two new Guerlains. We have the Guerlain Abbot Rouge Prive and Guerlain PLATINE Prive, Lhomme PLATINE Prive, that I'm really excited to try those out, and I know that one of my sites is getting it in very soon. And then we have Spicebomb Infrared Eau de Parfum and Prada Ocean Eau de Parfum, which is already released, and Lhomme Elixir, which is not out yet. All right, so now that we got that unboxed, we have the bottle here. So it looks kind of the way I was saying it, like Wanted Freeride. There was a release about 4 years ago called Wanted Freeride, which was a complete identical bottle to this. It was platinum, or I guess you would say chrome, and then it had the gold tops. That's pretty much exactly what it looked like. I don't know if they had the plan to bring this back and to make it look like that. I mean, I like the bottle overall. It's really something that would stand out with the rest of the line. I've always liked that gun-looking bottle, the gun chamber. But with that said, it is what it is. I just don't know why they made it almost identical to Freeride. I wonder if it's going to smell like Freeride. But let's get this. It's stuck. There we go. All right. So spray that on my hand. And again, this is my first impression. So what I do in my first impressions, if you guys are new, is I don't do the notes. I just am going to let you guys know what I get from them. Even though 2023, the trend is a 3-note breakdown. So that's not really going to be much helpful. I do have to say, though, with the Azzaro line, 3-note breakdown is pretty much all you've needed over the last 3 releases. It just tells the story of the fragrance in a simpler form. That is interesting. So, for people who don't like designer fragrances for the repetitiveness, you're not going to like this fragrance. I can tell you that for sure. Because it smells like a lot of other things that are out there. So if I can remember correctly, I think the notes were like juniper, because there's definitely juniper in here. There was some kind of aromatic tone and some woods. And yeah, it's juniper, it's aromatic. There's a little bit of a citrus tone in the background. It smells like Ysl Y Le Parfum if you were to take that Y DNA out of it, like that Y that you guys know for Y, that clary sage mixture, and add in that a little bit of the Azzaro DNA. Because there's definitely that amberwood tonka vetiver mixture that you get with the Azzaro DNA, which is, if you guys know, the base of most of the Azzaros is that amberwood, vetiver, and tonka bean. And that's what's reminding me of Ysl Y Le Parfum here, because there might be a little bit of apple in this as well. Ysl Y Le Parfum has the apple, the aromatics with the clary sage, some geranium,
Then there is that tonka bean, that amberwood, our cedar. I can't remember what was in the Ysl Y Le Parfum at this point in time, but this one opens up. There's a lot of juniper in here. There's a little bit of the citrus background. Undertoning that is an amberwood or cedar. Can't really tell at this point in time. It's way far down. There's also a tonka bean in here. It's not as fresh as I would have thought, thinking with this fragrance. I thought they were going to do a full fresh release. This more, again, just like Y Le Parfum, feels like it's an all-season fragrance that is going to be more of your night out fragrance maybe. But wear your fragrances when you want. It's definitely more aromatic woody with a fresh spicy undertone, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was a ginger or a cardamom in this fragrance right now. None of them are really popping out to me as it's this or this. If I had to choose one, I would probably say ginger, which would make sense because that's also in the original Azzaro. This is definitely not a true eau de parfum. I like this. I like this fragrance because it has that nice fresh tone that gives you the freshness, but then it also has a little bit of a deepness and warmth mixing in with what the base of this fragrance is, which is an aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy fragrance. Yeah, I mean, again, it's nothing unique. It's nothing that's really breaking the bank. It's something that you guys have smelled before. But I literally, if you want to know what this smells like in a nutshell, it is kind of like a twist on Ysl Y Le Parfum with the Azzaro DNA, not the Y DNA. And when I say DNA, I mean like the base. The base of it is still slightly similar because they still have that tonka bean in here. There's definitely a tonka in here. There's a little slight sweet powdery texture that is underneath it all coming from that tonka. There might even be some geranium in here, which is even drawing more of a comparison. I think this is a nice addition to a line. I've never been a fan of the freshies in the line. The original was kind of generic. Then you have the toilet bowl that was Azzaro Tonic, which some people like, most people hate. Then we had Wanted by Night, one of my favorite. It's like that tobacco, spicy woods, really nice with some fruits. Then you have Most Wanted, my favorite designer fragrance, Gourmand, Toffee. Then you have Most Wanted Parfum, Bourbon Vanilla, really nice. This one is kind of just like if you want to have a Azzaro fragrance that is a little bit more modern, more well blended, and is doing kind of that mass appeal trend. That is what you're getting with this Azzaro Wanted Eau de Parfum. For those of you who are sick of flankers, you're not going to like this. For those of you who are just good about good smelling fragrances, this will do it for you. I do want to let you guys know that it's not going to be one that you're going to want to blind buy unless you're just a huge fan of the Azzaro fragrances. But even in that juncture, I would not, just because this is very safe. It's a very safe bet that they're trying to go for mass appeal all year round, something that anybody could buy any time of year, get wears out of it. It smells good. It's going to get you compliments, but it's not really doing anything new. That is what you're getting with the Azzaro Wanted Eau de Parfum. I would still give the smell about a 7.5 out of 10. I think it smells really nice. It probably will grow on me because I do love Ysl Y Le Parfum. And I'm telling you, I'm wondering, because I'm probably going to be the first video that comes out for this, I'm wondering if other people are going to get the same thing as me in other videos. Like, do they draw the comparisons to other blue fragrances like Ysl Y Le Parfum that has that kind of mixture of the woody aromatic spiciness with that little bit of sweet tones like the tonka bean that warm it up a bit. Overall, again, it's a really nice fragrance. I'm still doing my first impressions, so we don't have much of a dry down. I would say this can be worn to work. This could be worn in pretty much any situation, day or night, spring, summer, fall, winter. Can really wear it any single time. If I had to pick one season, I would probably say transitional season, spring and fall, because there's that tonka in it and it provides that freshness. You want to have that in the transitions, but I could wear it in any. If I had to pick a time of day, it would be more afternoon into evening. So overall, I'm just going to spray it one more time just to get one more feel of the opening. There's definitely more of that amberwood that was coming out though. Yeah, the opening is a little bit brighter. Yeah, so the opening's a little bit brighter, but overall it is a fresh, aromatic, fresh, spicy fragrance. There's a little bit of that like fresh spiciness again. I don't know if it's coming from a ginger or cardamom. Neither of them are really pushing out to me as this or that. And then there is some woods in there, that amber wood, and then that tonka bean was definitely coming full force. It feels kind of like if you were to take a freshie, like a blue aromatic fragrance, and mix it together with that, like the Most Wanted style DNA, where you get that warm amber wood and sweetness in the dry down, and just throw that into the base of this fragrance. That's what it feels like. So that's Wanted Eau de Parfum. I think that is something that I would wear. Will I pull it above other things in my collection? I don't know at this point in time. Look forward to my full video. I'm really interested to see how this dries down, how it projects, how it lasts on your skin, if it does change, if it gets any better, if it gets any worse. I'll let you guys know that about 7 to 10 days from now. And then also I'll be talking about it tonight on my live to let you know how this has transitioned over the last 6 to 8 hours. Right now you cannot find that in stores. I got it from Europe again. It should be within your stores usually by mid-April to late April is usually whenever they release these fragrances. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you're interested to try this or not. And again, I'll be back with another video. Peace out.